Hi. Today I want to talk to you about the beauty industry and the trends that's going on with nails. I'm sure you're aware, or you probably do wear gel nails, and I've been really thinking about, I guess what brought it to my attention was the movie Wicked, where the witch is wearing those long pointed nails, witch's nails. And, you know, it's trending all over social media. It's trending. It's been trending for years now. And to me, it's getting extreme. So I just wanted to bring your attention to this because the look and the theme behind it is demonic. It is demonic. They represent and they symbolize demons. That's how demons' nails look. And in the Bible it says that you should come out from among them. And that's in 2 Corinthians 6:17. And there's also another scripture I wanted to read. It's in Romans 12:2. Be not transformed by this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I just want to make sure that I say it correctly. And be not conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Now, I'm going to pop some photos so you can actually see what I'm talking about. I used to like the shape of one of these nails until I found out what the name of it was called, and they're called coffin nails. And this I don't know, this generation is obsessed with death. If you notice, they put skeletons on their t-shirts, they got bones and skeletons on their tattoos, skull faces, and all of this is demonic. And why would you want to wear death? Why would you want to attract death on your life? Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're worshiping, you're honoring death. Skeleton is a representative of death and evil. And when I was at work today, I figured I would Google because it was on my mind heavy. And I just want to read you. This is actually straight from Google. Nails that resemble death often utilize gothic horror and decomposed aesthetics, including long matte black, gray, or greenish hues to simulate decay. Popular themes include zombie nails, coffin-shaped nails, sugar skulls, and tarot card designs, often created with matte top coats for a muted, lifeless finish. Now, they describe zombie nails as long oval-shaped acrylics featuring a gray and black smoky design to mimic death and rotting skin. When I read this, I was like completely disgusted. Decomposition. Am I saying that right? Decomposition aesthetic, a base of dusty green, followed by backwards French tip. Not exactly sure what they mean by that. with darker green shading around the cuticles and matte top coat for a matte appearance. Goth tarot card designs is black nail polish with white cross designs or matte black stiletto coffin nails to create a gothic look. Day of the Dead, okay? Sugar skulls designs often featuring white bases with detailed swirls, dots, and vibrant flower accents on a single nail. Alternative death motifs. Styles featuring death moth decals, punk-style metal motifs, and dark green imagery. And the key design elements is deep blacks, matte grays, dusty greens, and mute tones. The shapes are long coffin or stiletto shapes are favored for a dramatic, airy look. And finishes, matte top coats are essential to take away shine, simulating a lack of life. This world is getting darker by the minute. It's getting darker by the minute. Why would you want to simulate death? That is just, I can't even comprehend it. But a lot of people are doing this and they're not even aware. So that's why I made this video, because I want to bring your attention. If you're not aware, you may just like the style and you like the look of the nails, but you can't follow every trend that's going on in this world, in this generation, because you will be led astray if you follow the crowd and follow the trends and the fashion statements. I just have to urgently bring this out as a voice. And I do follow fashion, and I do follow beauty, and I am a natural hair. I've been doing natural hair for many, many years. Actually, I was doing that channel before I even started my Christian channel. So as a faith-based content creator, I have to stand in the gap, because the industry and how people are being led, they're being led down a dark path. And, whether you believe in God or you don't, the spiritual world is real. And you may not believe in God, but there are witches and warlocks and devil worshippers that do. And so I just have to leave you with this message to, I also want to give you an alternative, because if you do enjoy, doing your nails, there's such a thing as called clean nails or soap nails. And that's an alternative. It actually looks really feminine, soft. They're beautiful nails. So I'm going to pop the images at the end of this video so you can see the comparison between both nails. One is of the dark, and you can tell the other one is of the light. So choose ye this day in whom you will serve. And I will leave you with that. Take care, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.